Sample like. Nigga, are you clapping or clapping cheeks? No, like okay.
I'm happy someone finally said it. I'm happy someone finally said it.
You're so violent in the bedroom, dog. I can tell. Are you slap? You getting those already? No foreplay needed. Get them, you slap cheeks. Yo, hey.
Yes. That is Ernest Prince, by the way, as clapping behind the scenes there. Shout out to you, my guy. Sure. Please practice, ne? I'm worried about, okay, I almost said the name. But, you keep it moving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kimatlangana wa matatiele, Lebohang Andres. So kwa sweet matatu bare ke toropo ya pele ya ba letatso ke tsamaya James St. Patrick's. How are you, my guy?
I'm not James St. Patrick's, bro.
You know you are.
That's not my name.
Since Varsity.
My government name is not James St. Patrick.
Oh, what's the government name?
My parents did not say this one.
What's the government name? Yes or no?
Yeah, what my name?
Okay. Motsamai. James Walker. How are you, my guy?
I'm good, at you?
I'm not get next.
It's your show, it's fine.
Thank you very much. And we are coming to you live from Marshalltown at Gaulo's Street Food. Come through. They make the best quarters. We're going to be having quarter. Do you order quarters?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to be having quarters. Trust and believe, they make the meanest quarters. Right? James.
What's up?
How's your day, dog?
It's good, man. It's good.
What should I say, morning?
No, it's good. Either or, it's fine.
Where were you coming from? Because you
a friend's place.
Coming from home.
A friend's place.
Friend.
No, a friend. Do you want the guy's name? Should I give you the guy's name, his number? You want to call him?
Check it. You know, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
You can call him, you know.
I don't trust you.
Why don't you trust me?
You know, because you said you want to follow. No, I'm going to shoot myself in the fourth day. We move. we move, man. All right, man. Let's get into it.
Yep.
You know, who's Motsamai? Take me back to humble beginnings. Kovale, Santanulu Muputwa, Yabon, Wapala Chuchubolom.
Give me the nigga put.
I can't say, my Joe.
Yes, it's okay.
I trust my sources. I did my research.
Wait, who's me? Who's Motsamai? I'm just a humble guy from Val, born and bred, Klaitera. My whole life. I've moved around a few places in the Val, so I can't say get certain, but get Val.
Oh, okay.
So I moved around a lot in the Val. As a child, I was a bit naughty, to be honest.
Wait, naga
I never stood with you. Then now here, I shop with you.
Opalama bicycle, motor, and then you fell and you cried.
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, that means you were lying when you told me that story.
I don't know you know that story now.
Yeah.
But
you were lying.
But I was a kid. I was an outdoor child, so I was always playing outside, strutting.
So you were for the streets?
I was not for the streets. I used to play in the streets. Difference. I was not for the street. I used to play in the street. Okay, as a child.
Dude, nobody watches this. Man. Come on, nobody. Just you and I talking.
Exactly.
You know, you're my friend, dog.
That's why I'm being honest with you. I play in the streets as a child.
To practice, eh?
I play in the streets. Play in the streets. So
you want to be caught sleeping, yeah.
So I think that was mostly my childhood. I used to get beatings a lot for coming home late because I was out playing. I was never watching TV. I couldn't stand it. I feel like I couldn't sit still. I think that's why I couldn't sit still. So I was
that explains a lot. But yeah, I get you.
You could say that. So that was pretty much my childhood. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the last born, so it's one of two kids.
You're the last born?
Yeah, I'm the last born.
No wonder. You and I get along. No. I'm also the last born. Okay, cool. So, you never left Val?
Leave Val in what sense?
Like, little Lubloma, I don't know.
Somewhere outside
so where
Val.
to?
I lived in Val the whole life. My parents still live in the Val. I spent a lake of Val until.
Sheesh.
Only time I left Val technically was when I came to school in Joburg. That's the only time I left Val. But otherwise, I'm from Val. I stayed there my whole life. Never stayed anywhere else. No. Yeah, I'm fair too. I'm talking about again. Like, I wouldn't want to live go Val, yeah, sharp, but I would never want to home to be anywhere else but Val. If that makes sense, yeah.
It does. Okay, primary, you can guy.
Primary, I studied Merton Primary from grade 1, I think, until 4. And then we moved from where we were, so I had to go to a school closer to where we moved to. And then I went to from grade 5 to 7. I came to go Park Ridge. This is a primary called Park Ridge. That's when I did. That's my primary schooling.
No,
TD. I only met TD. I took in school with TD. I only met her like later in life.
I know. I get you, my guy. Fast forward to Varsity. We met at Boston Media House. I don't know why you saying you were for the streets and.
I didn't say I was for the streets. Correction. I said I used to play in the streets.
That's one. No.
Different. And you're not gonna catch me slipping. But that's me. I'm always quiet. I've always been quiet. That's my whole personality. I'm quite shy, but I can be extrovert sometimes to people who know me. Like when you, for instance, you wouldn't say I'm quiet.
Nah.
To you, because we're quiet and we talk. But to other people who don't know me, they'll say like, this guy's quiet, he's reserved, shy kind of thing. But that's how I am. That's how I met you. I think I met you via someone else.
A viewer.
Yeah,
I think it was a viewer.
Yeah, it was a viewer. Because I see you guys in first year as a group with Click.
I think it was me, a viewer, and TJ, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Oh, Moshe.
You or someone, Moshe.
Like, it was Moshe.
Because you guys had like a Click first year.
What? It was not really Click.
No, Yellow Bones Click. I promise you, it was yellow. This nigga, Yellow Bones. Shapadi, Fady, Mohawks. Yo, the boys.
You're gonna cut that out, man.
Am I lying?
You are lying.
Am I lying?
Through your teeth, you are lying.
That's what I've heard now. Find out.
What?
You guys were Yellow Bones.
I'm gonna call him. Let me try to call him. Let me try to call him. You lying, man. You lying. How?
The Yellow Bone Squad.
What? Avi was not even yellow. Avi was not even yellow.
It was a Yellow Bone. Okay, except for Avi. But everybody else was
so
yellow.
So you are wrong, Abon?
Except
you are wrong.
So Avi.
Let's try to find out.
I'm very good because maybe he's tall and looks like a model. That's how he made it to the squad.
Well, I don't think he's gonna pick up. It's cool. He's gonna get back to me. So, what did you study at Boston?
Initially, when I went to Boston, I was supposed to do radio.
Radio. Okay, cool.
That was the initial plan. That's why I went to Boston.
All right.
But then during first year, I bumped into a certain subject that I kind of liked and ended up doing that. So I graduated with a diploma in video, in video production. Yeah. So that's what I did.
What happened to the love of radio?
I wouldn't say what happened to a love of radio. I think I fell into radio because I was trying to find what to do career-wise. Because like after high school, I knew for a fact I don't want to go to Varsity because I don't want to be in an office job at all. So I took a gap year, a 2-year gap year, right?
Thank you for mentioning that. You're the only black guy that I know that took a gap year.
Yeah, but it's not like it was planned, to be honest. It was not planned. I don't know any black person. I don't know any black person who
took a gap year. First year's done. Then they're like, I can do the second year.
No, it happened correct. After matric, actually. I realized actually what I thought I was gonna do, I don't want to do it. Which was? I wanted to do economics.
Okay.
And then I realized actually
it's not for you.
Officing, it's boring. 9 to 5, no. And then I was trying to find out what could I do. And then my dad, at least this thing, social sound engineering.
Oh, okay.
ASE, whatever. Showed me. I'm like, oh, okay, this is something. It's like, because you like music, you like this. I'm like, okay,
shout out to your dad.
Let me
not
try.
A lot of parents can see Gucci Banababona Barata.
Yeah, and then I was like, try this. Again, sharpo. And then I went to like open the Abona. Then you find out the fees. That thing
where was this?
ASE. So it's a
yeah. One of my boys went there.
Yeah, it was like $50K just for tuition.
Yes.
I was into the accommodation, books, all these things, and they're just like, my parents can't afford that. So what's the plan? Sharp, take a gap year, try to figure out, okay,
So
what
what were
can
you
I
doing the first year?
Of my gap year? The plan was to upgrade my maths mark.
Okay.
Right, because my dad was like, because you didn't feel like doing nothing, do something. I did that first year. Pretty much that's all I did. Okay. I didn't do anything else.
Get that. Second year?
Second year I was like, I can't afford to sit again, let a year go by doing nothing. And then that's when I tried different things, and then my sister suggested some other guy she knew on Facebook who does radio. I was like, why don't you go try this? Then I went to the station, almost like asking for an opportunity kind of thing.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I got the opportunity, but okay, Shapo, let's try you out in radio. But it was radio production. I wanted to do like technical producing.
Oh.
Right? But then while there, banking content production.
Content,
so I did content, and they liked it. I ended up doing the drive time show content.
Okay, about promote.
Babo. So I did that for like 9 months. Remember, for those 9 months, I didn't get paid.
Sure. So you're volunteering.
I was volunteering.
But you got the skills.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I was not getting paid for 9 months.
But would you say
go there.
Volunteering is important for one?
Is it important?
Yeah.
It is important, yes, in the sense of offer. It gives you the skill. You develop that skill. Right? You develop to see what is it that you're good at, what is it you're not good at. You know, you try to find yourself, kind of thing. So for me, it helped in that sense. I was like, okay, I like this. Let me pursue it. And funny enough, because of that 9-year voluntary,
that's how I got
to Boston, and I got a bursary for that. Yeah.
I
didn't pay it. No, I paid for it 9 months, paying every day, going to work. Going with people, you know, like they're
standing on you.
Friday, I paid and I'm like, eish, like and that's
at least you are honest with yourself.
I gotta go Keras Kafti, but that's what the other can buy food at any time, like the Keras Kafti. Because what? I'm not getting paid for this thing.
And they
knew it for 9 months. Only when I leave, they're like, no, stay, but now we'll pay you. And I'm like, no, I can't. I've already made up my mind that
or I'm leaving
and I want to pursue, I want to study. I think also I was feeling like left out. Like my friends all went to Varsity doing stuff. And you feel like, oh, now I'm here, Gaspar, and I'm like, holy. I'm like, might as well go to school. And I'm like, no, I need to go to school.
Okay, cool. So what is it that you loved about video? Because you mentioned what you were there initially for radio. Then you just took video.
2 things.
Okay, more like the devil. Sorry. Aviwe. Yo, my guy.
Yo.
How are you?
What up? Good, thanks. Yourself, brother?
I'm good. I'm here with James.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the interview. You are live. Yo, I never thought I would say this. You are live on the Kitchen Podcast, my guy.
What the hell is this, man? You gotta brief a person before you do something like this.
Nah, man. When are you born ready?
No, it doesn't work like that, my man. You're never born ready, but yeah, okay.
James is out here claiming that you and I we had a yellow bone squad back in at Boston.
First year.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Thank you. Oh, you niggas were yellow boys for a favor. Abu was a model, so he could get away with it.
You sold me out, dog. I was denying that shit.
No, it's true.
Wow, Aviu. You're fired, dog.
It's not.
Did you hire him?
What? We know this about you.
Wait, don't expose me. You are live on the Kitchen Podcast. Do not go any further.
So that's why I think you're supposed to brief me before, but now if you're gonna do it like this is cool.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I love this content. It's raw. But okay, cool. Sharp, Aviu. You are done. Thank you for confirming.
Awesome.
Have a good one, my guy.
Shout out to you, my homie.
Shout out to you, bro.
Alright, brother.
Sharp, my guy. Oh, damn, this boy. Can't trust anyone these days.
Now I know.
Stop it. Video.
Yeah.
Why video?
2 people. There was a lecturer when we got to Boston. I forgot her name. It was some lady. She was teaching video. And she would have, on Fridays, she would have like a movie club kind of thing where you go there, watch movies. But there was something about the way she viewed movies that was different. And made me be like, oh, okay, I didn't know movies could be viewed. Like, to me, it was just like, movie. That's all I saw, you know?
Yeah.
But then she left, right? So she started that initial spark, right? And then when she left, there was another guy who came in to replace her as a lecturer, right? And he also had like a passion for movies. The way he spoke about movies was like, yo, you wanna go watch a movie? That movie now, the way he's talking about it, bro.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up being like, okay, clearly there's something here, and that changed the way I viewed movies. And I was like, actually, I would want to be a part of creating that experience for someone.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how I'm.
Oh,
developed
nice.
a passion for video.
There's something that I wanted to ask you, but I like the fact that your dad suggested sound engineering, right? So that means he knew what to orata, because you said you orata music and all that. So shout out to your dad. I'm gonna skip that question. There's something that I wanna play for you here. Don't cry, you know. I don't think you're gonna cry.
Thugs, don't cry, bro.
Okay, cool. This one is a VN. It's coming from a very special lady. You know, like
You know, when guys say very special lady. Sounds very. What do you mean, very special lady?
Wow.
Let's hear.
Wow. But she is special. Somebody's trying to call me. She's messing up my thing. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Okay, cool. James, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yo, I'm a banner today. Yo, what am I doing? What one?
Hey, Kitty.
Yes, Jack.
Wow. When I first met Abuti was like over 11 years ago, I think. Elementary camp, and my friend had a crush on him. So yeah, long story short, it ended in tears for my friend, but for me it was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for your love, for your support, for always being there for me, and man, everything. You're amazing. I hope you know that you're amazing, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man that you've become. I'm proud of everything, man. Everything that you touch turns into gold, and may God grant you the desires of your heart. I'll offer healing where healing is due, and yeah, man, I love you so much, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of my life. I'll forever be grateful for you. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Hey, man. Like, you could have asked other people. Like, that sounded so
what?
deep. And I'm like, yo, it sounds so deep.
She just woke up. She just woke up.
I'm just like thinking, somebody listen to this, they're gonna think, I hear there's something going on here. So they're think, something's going on here. But yo, TD.
Yeah.
Very good friend of mine.
How did you guys meet? Because she just told the
Met
story
in Matric, and it was a camp in Matric that we went to. It was our school and I think 2 other schools, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That camp was terrible. Yo, that camp was terrible.
Okay.
Like, that camp was bad. but
something good came out of it.
Yeah, something good came out of it. So, so the thing is, her friend had a crush on me, and she didn't know how to almost like approach me, kind of thing.
So she was the middleman.
So she was there and the other friend, but then this girl who liked me did not have a phone. So in order to get my numbers,
what year was this?
This was 2011.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she didn't have a phone or something. So T was on had a phone, and that's how T ended up with my number.
Oh,
so
thank you, Braga. Beautiful.
So T did not have a phone. So the other girl did not have a phone.
Yeah.
And then that's how T ended up getting my number. So whenever this girl was with TD, they would like text me like, "Hey, Kinalim Khotsa wants to talk to you." So that's how I ended up.
So you had a phone.
That's how I had a phone. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up being friends with TD. It was over time talking. We ended up just being close with each other.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work experience at Connect Channel. What were you doing there?
Connection. Got there as an intern.
Yeah.
The thing was one of those. How I got that job still funny. It's so funny. Because I remember after I got that job, and like I told TJ how I got that job, he was like, "Man, that's wild." It was literally, you know, that those info kind of emails that you have.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember after Varsity, I spent a year without like work because we're looking for work. So that beginning of the year, I was like, I'm gonna send every production company my CV, whatever, say what.
Okay.
So I was just, I had like
just sending.
every day I had like a list of production companies to send to.
Sure.
So that's how I ended up sending. I sent it to like an info, you know those info like where every email goes to that. But luckily they saw it, and at the time they wanted 2 interns for that year, and that's how I ended up at Connect as an intern. So when I
this time
started
around, you're getting paid.
yeah, I think it was salary was bad, but internship salary high, but fit. High, but fit. You can't do with that thing.
Yeah.
Yo, so yeah, I started there as an intern. So as an intern, I started. I think I was trying to figure out for the first few weeks. They show you every department within
like
the
a
company.
rotating intern.
Yeah, more like rotating until me and the other intern settled in a position for content to do research, content research.
Okay.
So that's why I was an intern, but technically I was a researcher at the time. So I did that for about maybe a year and a half.
So what were you researching?
Was a story. Can I get back to the nigga?
Yeah.
It was thingy. I was researching stories for Please Step In.
Oh.
The show. So when people write to the show, you kind of like have to first.
Do a
I was
background
the
check
first.
so you're screening them.
Point of contact. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you talk to them, find out what's the story. You know, what's the problem.
Does it fit the show and all?
Yeah, and then have to speak to the other person.
Okay.
Whom they have a problem with.
Oh.
To also get their side of the story, right?
Sheesh.
And then from there, you take it and then you take it to your content producer to be like, hey, this is the story I got. This is what happens. And then from there, the decision is made. Do we take the story? Is it not good enough? Or whatever, you know.
Do people who go on the show sign something to give you guys permission to just
a release form?
Yeah, a release form. It's called a release form.
It's a release form.
Oh, okay.
To say that you agree you're gonna be shown on TV.
Okay, please agree to show this on YouTube.
No, you can't. This is just for you
He's
to
joking.
keep.
He's joking.
This is just for you to keep. You're keeping this in your house.
Man. You my boy, you never do that. No, take it back. I'm serious.
You thought I was joking? Ha, nah, nigga. I'm kidding, my guy.
Okay, so where you at right now?
Right now,
Okay, why did you? Sorry to interject. So how did you come up? How did you get to a decision? Go to know I'm leaving. I want to be a freelancer. Before you answer the question, what is a freelancer? For somebody that doesn't know.
A freelancer. Freelancer is a person who does not have a particular place that they work for. They're not employed by a certain company.
Okay.
Someone who you can rent for a day.
Okay.
Hire out for a day to do a certain job. So you can do from this one, today you can be here at A, tomorrow you're at B, other day you're at C. So that's what a freelancer.
So how do you put yourself out there as a freelancer?
How you put yourself out there?
Yeah, let's say now here's a production company and not a production company. Here's a story we want to shoot, and then when you have the skills, of course, right? So how do I get in contact with you as a freelancer? Is there a certain platform you guys are on? Or?
There are platforms that you can find freelancers. Simple thing, LinkedIn. There are freelancers who are on LinkedIn. When you read their bios, they tell I'm a freelancer. I do this and that. I know there are some societies, not societies, but websites where you can find freelancers.
Okay.
But then obviously it's for like a fee. You have to pay a fee if
to be part of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
No, not to be part of it. When you get hired through that agency, they get a certain percentage of that job that you did.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So those are
Sure.
that. So I think mostly just to contact and knowing people. That's how you end up being.
All right, cool. So again, Ngoku, how did you say I'm leaving this year? I want to be a freelancer.
How did I do? An opportunity. I think I was starting to feel like what I was doing at Connect, I feel like I had reached my ceiling.
Oh, okay.
There in terms of what I could do. Because I was doing one show I worked on one show for like over a year now. And
Which
it's
was?
like OPW, Our Perfect Wedding.
Oh, okay.
I was doing this for a solid year. After a while, like every weekend, this was my life, and I was doing one thing
Yeah.
at a time. And then from there, I had like another show. It will come again, but when that show ends, you back to OPW. You know, you're doing one thing repetitively the whole time.
So like,
and
I'm
I was
done.
like I wanted to gain more experience in doing different types of shows and not just stick to one show. And also because I want money, so.
But I want money. So it pays.
It can.
It can.
It has moments it can, but not like good money, but it can pay. Well, it could pay me more than what I was getting at the time.
Okay, cool. Does your dad know what a freelancer is?
Yeah, you should.
You explained it to him.
Yeah,
I think when you still under his care, in a way. So when you leave work, he has to know why are you leaving work? What are you gonna do?
Not really, but he does know that freelance.
Oh.
He knows what that is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like I thought like, oh yeah, today you're mom, guy, you know, just keep everything. That's it.
Oh, okay. So how do freelancers charge?
You have your daily rate.
Your daily rate. Oh, okay. Is it like your daily rate different from NS's daily rate?
Yeah.
Or
It can be different.
also okay.
It can be different. So depending on your experience, it can be different. So obviously there are standard like normal ones, the beginners level.
Yeah.
But this is how much a person who with no experience starts to earn.
Oh,
Somebody with 5 year experience starts to earn a bit this much. But you pretty much set it for yourself. But then a production company can be like, yeah, sharp. When we take 10 rand, but we're not to 5 rand.
Take it or leave it.
What are you gonna do? You take it or you're gonna leave it. It's up to you. The decision is yours. But then again, if you end up taking the 5 and 1, you're limiting everybody else who's coming after you. Because now it's like, if he did for 500, why am I going to give the next person?
Yeah,
10
why
rand?
am I going to spend more?
Yeah, because I'm going to bring back to the one with 5 rand.
Damn
So
it.
that's the tricky thing with rates
Yes.
and with freelancing. That's the tricky part with it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So take me through a freelancer's day. How busy does it get?
Very busy.
Okay.
First of all,
so I will say
any call time, you get a 5 a.m. call time, right? So
come a little bit like a 5.
yeah, well they were at 5. So it depends if it's are you meeting at the office of the production company or you're meeting directly on set.
Okay.
It differs, right? So let's use the example of you meeting at the production company's office. When you go there, it's 5, right? So now as a camera operator, we would pack, I would help pack the equipment into the car, load, whatever. Then from there, you travel as a crew and production team to the location to set.
Yeah.
Then from there, it's like you have to assemble the cameras, right? Assemble the camera, put together, set up lights, all of these things before you even get to shoot. And then the director at that time is briefing the people who are gonna be there.
So you as a camera operator, you also do lighting?
Yes, we do lighting.
So they don't have separate people for that?
It's only on big projects where you have specific people for lighting.
Oh.
You have your people who handle just lighting. You just do camera. But on like the shows I've worked on, they're not big productions, so they're quite small. So you would help out with lighting.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. What kind of cameras do you guys use?
Different. We use different types of cameras. You use your DSLR cameras. You can use your Sony's, like your FS5s.
So
FS7s.
you know all of them?
I don't know all of them. I think there's still a lot of cameras I've not used.
Oh, okay.
But I know the basic ones that are commonly used.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's proper. I've got another surprise for you. Don't cry.
Why does this guy want me to cry so much if it's... You're
You're a softy, boy. You're a softy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. He would try. If I fail.
Live on camera. Yeah, man. Okay, yes.
I'm not supposed to be eating this.
Yo, to my main man, Walker. Motsamai. James. Listen, man, congratulations on all you've achieved so far. I remember when we wrote chapter 1 of your story in the media space, And I don't know what chapter we're on right now, but it's a book filled with twists, spins, but ultimately a book filled with so many high points, and for that I'm truly grateful. You're a top man. I admire the fact that you've taken control of the space that you're in and set your own course. And I only hope it's upwards from you or for you from here. All right, brother? Safe.
The homie TJ.
The one and only.
That's
Oh
my
yeah,
brother.
TJ has a podcast
brother.
called The Other Side. Please check it out on YouTube. How do you feel about that though?
That's
Sevenzi.
that's a good guy.
Yeah.
Shame. He knows the struggles. He knows the struggles. He knows the struggles he been to. Hey. But now we're eating God. This is a good eating compared to the things that we did in Varsity. Varsity life was terrible. Man. I remember those times we would go, have no money. Only thing we could afford was bread and Coke. And we go buy the pick and we would chill.
On the veranda there.
You had like a bun in one hand, a drink in the other. That was your lunch. And you
I remember.
maybe like on a Friday, maybe close to month end, we'd like add chips there. Then you so you come from you get a whole Joe. That's a whole. So yeah, I know he knows the struggle.
Those were tough times, man.
I think me and TJ we've spoken so much about how tough it was getting into the industry, you know. I think that's a tricky part that most people don't get to do. Because when you think about the people that we went to Varsity with, right? How many of them are actually in the industry?
Yeah, quite a few though.
Quite a few. There's not a lot of people, but then there was a lot of us in Varsity.
Yeah,
Which just goes through how
first
tough,
year, yeah.
how tough it is just to get in the industry.
And I didn't know. Yeah, coming from my dad, I thought I was gonna make it.
You see,
Yeah.
so that was tough. So I think me and Tia used to have a lot of chat about just getting into it, and finally, when we finally got into it, it was like, how then do we elevate? How then do we move on to the next thing? Like, what is the next wave? Like, you're trying to think about 10 years from now, because we're seeing how things are moving. How do we ensure that we in a place where 10 years from now we're not dependent on a broadcaster saying here's a job? How are we creating our own things to make sure that by that time we own our things in the media space?
Nice.
So it's a good homie.
Yeah, he is. Okay, quick game. Give you two options. You have to choose one and tell me why you're choosing that one. Ass or boobs?
Are we not turning into that other podcast?
My boy, I had to hold that one. I thought about it. Should I not?
I'm a child of God, Lord Jesus. What's
I'm
that?
not hold that one.
I'm a child of God. What's that? What's that? I'm a child of God. I'm a saved Christian. Right?
His brain is telling deny.
I'm like, what do you mean? What's that? That's the boobs.
No matter. Okay, we're gonna move from that one. Clearly, you don't want to answer it. 9 to 5 or being a freelancer? And why?
Hey, that's a tricky one.
Also, my guy.
Freelancers don't have lives, bro.
But the money.
Not particularly. Okay, not the kind of money that I want, I would say. But the nice thing with the 9 to 5 is that you know Saturday, Sunday are yours. You're free, you know. 9 to 5, I can say I'm taking off. I can leave. On this digger plan, I'll leave, you know, for a week. As a freelancer, there's none of that. You know, in like a 9 to 5, whatever your working hours, you know, you have like a lunch hour.
1 hour, yeah.
You are bored, kind of thing. Freelancer, minimum 12 hours. It could go over 12 hours.
Do they pay for?
Sometimes some companies don't.
Yes.
Some companies don't pay, and you can work from 5 in the morning till midnight.
Justice.
That's all for freelance. And then the following day you have to do that again.
You got some savings.
Also, the thing about freelance is like you get paid per day that you work, right? So if that means I'm on leave, means money is not coming in on that day.
Damn.
So every day is variable in the sense that, sheesh, do I want to work? I'm sick, but I'm like, yo, I need that money today. I need that daily rate for month end. So it's tricky, but I think Freelancing, I guess, because I don't want to be in office.
Freelancing it is. All right. I think at Boston, I don't know if that has changed. You're a hip hop fan.
Yeah, still.
So hip hop, house, or Amapiano, and why? Yeah.
Well, give me 2 options.
3 options though. I know I said 2.
Am I picking one or what?
Yeah.
Which one do I love the most?
Yeah. And why?
I'll still say hip hop.
Why?
I don't know, man. I think hip hop gives me. Hip hop is more than just music; it's culture. And I feel like house is not that cultured. It does have a culture, but it's not as strong as influential as
hip hop.
As hip hop. Hip hop, it's not just the music; it's the culture, the lingo you speak. It's how you dress.
Yeah.
So I feel like that has influenced me so much. Like, look at the way you dress right now.
Chains
I've got a
and
chain.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like people gonna think hip hop nigga, hip hop head, whatever, right? So I think for me, hip hop.
Okay, cool. We done with the game. That's all. Boost.
What's that, bro?
All right, cool. My guy, you worked on a couple of shows, right? To name a few: Pastor Wants a Wife, Please Step In, Unpacked with Relebokhile, season 2 and 3. You worked on After Vows. I think that was with Pop-Ups, if I'm not mistaken. So cool. Let's start with Pastor Wants a Wife. I'm sure there's a story there. Something happened while we were shooting, or you met somebody mean to you. Just tell me, how did that come about, Pastor Wants a Wife? Working on that production.
It was at the time when I was still at Connect.
Okay.
So they needed somebody to camp, and they thought I would be a good fit for that production, and then I worked on it. It was a good time. That was a fun set.
What was fun about it?
That was fun. The crew, I think the traveling, and you get to see people when the camera switches on, so when the camera's off. You know, and these are people who are ideally want to marry a pastor, right? And you're like, okay, what's up? It's like this outside, okay.
Okay, cool.
So that was fun.
Please step in. Number 2.
Please Step In for me was, I would say it's the most important show that I worked on, because that's when I learned the fundamentals of this industry. Like I learned so much on that particular show more than I did in Varsity.
Wow.
You know, so I think I love, because on Please Step In I did content. I've done camera. I've done assisting on that thing. So it was like I wore different hats within that production. So I feel like it helped me become an all-rounder to understand what content is, how to assist in the camera department, and then how to end up shooting.
Okay.
So
Now, okay,
cool.
cool. Let's just cover 3. Unpacked with Relebokhile.
Unpacked with the stories from there. Like you get to hear different stories of different people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
Which can be good, but also can be like, you can hear some very depressing things. You can hear some really depressing stories, and once you hear a lot of that, sometimes you tend to tune out a little bit sometimes.
Okay.
Mentally, because you're like, these stories are deep, and sometimes they end up touching you as a person. You're there, you camera, but especially triggering you. You're like, and you can't be out there taking a moment and to cry or whatever, but you just have to brave in and just continue with your job at the time.
Damn. Okay. What stories did touch you? Like, what stories touched you when you were shooting the show? What do you really want? Just one.
The one that touched me the most, it was some lady who had lost her child.
How?
To I think it was a drowning accident or whatever. But that was triggering for me because it was close to a time after I lost my nephew. It was only like 18 months at the time. So for me it was triggering because seeing that lady express her pain, I felt pain, right? But then also I was thinking about my sister and the pain that she felt, and like this person had been years, and it still makes them cry. It still touches them like that. And I'm thinking to myself, this thing is still fresh.
Sure.
I'm like, there is no real healing from that pain. You're still gonna feel it 10 years from the time it happened. So I think that was a very touching story for me.
Shit. Okay, that was deep. Enough. Don't cry, Ernesto. Don't cry. You okay? You sure? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're a strong man. All right, cool. I've got a last VN coming from the one and only Mr. MH.
Hey, Tara. I'm Desmond Dube. No, it's not. It's me. Yo, Motsamai, Thulo, Chabane, producer James. Big shout out to you, my homie, man. It's been wonderful seeing this journey of yours become what it is, being the guy that you are right now, knowing you from the start, man. It's been amazing, and I'm just truly appreciative of your friendship, and also just appreciative of seeing you grow and become such a force to be reckoned with in the industry, man. I'm really proud of you, brother. Keep on keeping on, producing whatever you're doing. You've got my support always, man. It's all love, baby. And yeah, shout out to you, my boy. Let's keep on keeping on.
The homie MH.
So let's keep on keeping on.
Good top man.
Huh?
He's a top man. You know, I think one thing I'm grateful about with Boston is the people that I met. That's the one thing I'm grateful for. Like the people that I met there, good people.
Shout outs to Boston, even though it was a bit expensive as well.
I wouldn't know.
Didn't pay for shit.
Didn't pay for nothing.
Except for the coke and the buns.
Yeah. I pay for to make sure.
Tough,
that's why bro, I made sure I studied when I got to Boston. I was like, nah,
this is not my life.
I can't afford not to mess this up because it's been paid for.
Yeah.
And Ernest will tell you and them, these people thought I was smart. And I'm like, nah, niggas, you guys don't understand. I can't afford to fail here. I can't afford to fail. When these niggas out there making music, you know, living it up, and I'm like, nah, I'm studying. Everybody's like, huh? This guy, he's always busy, focused with books. I'm like, you don't realize that, hey,
I like that. You are away.
If you drop below 60%,
you know, hey, next thing be like, people think I'm smart. I had to work that time. I think that's why. The only downfall about that is that you miss out on the varsity experience.
Yeah.
You miss out on that. I miss out on that. I miss out on the fun of drinking. Of you know that whole thing of drinking, smoking, the girls.
Just for a good cause.
I miss out on all of that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. After varsity, then you're like, nah, I have to catch up. So everybody was
I'm going in.
I'm going in. Now when I drink, I want to do this thing. Only afterwards I like university.
But I'm going in. All right, cool, man. Let's end the show. I'm already late for another interview. Cool, my guy. What advice would you give to anybody who wants to get in your industry?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not. I think advice is that you have to have the passion for it.
Yeah.
You can't be in this for money. Because if you're in it for money, you're gonna starve.
Damn.
You're gonna starve and you're gonna complain. And it's a lot of hard work, this industry, like long hours, literally. And they constantly do not stop. So you always we're always working hard on the grind. Always on the next thing. What's the next thing? Like it's rare for you to get a chance to just take it in and be like, "Whew, I'm here." It's like no. The minute you feel like you get the moment hit, there's something else coming on board.
Shit.
So you have to always be prepared to work hard, to work the long hours, to have the passion, and have the innovation to make the content. Because that's how you get jobs. That's how you get around. Like, context, who you met where, from the exchanging of ideas and all those things. So I think somebody wants to do it, they have to be passionate for this. You have to have a passion.
So you guys are really, really busy, no?
Some people are. I'm still trying to get that busy. I'm not.
Okay, cool. This is the Kitchen Podcast. The everyday question: can you cook, and what's your favorite meal?
Can I cook? Yes, I can cook.
Favorite
I was brought up well.
My parents, all the hands.
My parents
gonna
did
cook
the job.
for you.
My parents did the job. Favorite meal? That's a tricky one. Chicken alaki.
Okay. Listen to Elias.
You know. That's my favorite.
All right, no, cool. Social media details. Where can people catch you?
They shouldn't. I'm private.
You're private
everywhere.
Damn.
Thulo Chabane Instagram. That's it.
Who?
Thulo Chabane Instagram.
How do you spell Thulo?
Thulo.
Oh, okay, just like that. But hey, other people get funky. They put the numeric 2 there.
No, I just put that's my government name.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. Who you?
Now I know. Now I
You think I'm James?
Now I
Not
know.
James.
James
I'm
St.
not
Patrick's.
James.
That's all I know.
No,
Alright,
he's
cool.
Ghost.
What?
I'm not a ghost.
Thulo, go. Oh shit! My nigga, thank you very much for coming through. I really, really appreciate it. Even though you were scared, you're out here shaking, but I'm happy you came through. You
I don't know why
well.
I'm here. That's I'm
You
like
know,
when
we had to have a chat.
When this guy
This
said
is-
I'm on
this is a
I'm
catch-up
like,
session,
for
man.
what?
This is a catch-up session.
What have I done? I haven't done anything yet.
What have I done?
Once I get a feature film on Netflix, then you can have me on the podcast.
Okay, and I'll be the lead there. I'm kidding.
Hi.
That's a tough one. Manenagazi, we're out. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, comment, share, do everything that you have to do to get us out there. We really, really need the numbers. As this guy is here, he wants to clap already.
Clap those cheeks, bro.
Clap the cheeks, man.
See, I told you, no foreplay, goes in.
My God, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now you can clap.
Juicy, yeah. I heard my niggas be proud of me. Look at I'm reppin' my city so wavy, ain't nobody stopping me. Yeah. I'm giving no one apologies. I'm up with the squad, can't handle the sauce. I'm tryna make me some rands.